Hi, everyone. Welcome to our Facebook Live. I'm so excited for everyone to join us today. I'm Melissa, the social media manager here at Moms Meet, and today we're talking about all things health and wellness with Friska. So, we are so excited to be joined by Shasta Blaustein, a product development executive over at Friska. So, in her 15 years of working in the consumer packaged goods spectrum, she has worked on health and wellness supplements, ingestibles, as well as beauty and oral care products ranging from luxury to sustainable. Shasta is super passionate about creating brands and products that help people live better, more confident lives. So thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah, it's great to have you. So before we jump in, I just wanted to share a little bit more about Moms Meet. So if you're new to Moms Meet, we are an online community of moms that try and review better for you products. And if you'd like to become a mom ambassador, you can just head over to momsmeet.com to learn more and sign up for free. And this event is brought to you by Friska. Friska products are formulated to include a proprietary digestive enzyme blend to help your body break down food and nutrients. Plus, they are clinically proven with probiotics to support digestive balance, beneficial botanicals to support overall wellness, and their beauty boosts contain collagen to support better skin elasticity. Now, Friska supplements are going to be here as we usher in 2023 to help with whatever life or health change that you are trying to achieve. So, Friska is giving out an absolutely amazing prize today, and I know all of our moms love our giveaways. So, just in time for cold and flu season, 3 winners will be receiving a 12-month supply of Friska. So, that is 12 full size products of their choosing. So, if you're looking to start your wellness journey in 2023, there has never been a better time. We are in the thick of cold and flu season. So, this is really the time to start trying these products out. And for all of our moms tuning in, we want to know from you, what are some of your remedies for making cold and flu season more bearable? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, you guys, make sure to comment, like, and share this video for your chance to win. We'll be announcing our winners on Monday. All right, so with winter rapidly approaching, this is definitely the best time to take care of your body and hone in on your wellness routine. I've noticed that Friska supplements are really tailored to a vast amount of needs. They have everything from mood supporting supplements to help you get through those really long and brutal winter months to immunity supplements that you can take year round, but especially during sick season. There really is a supplement for everyone with Friska. So, Shasta, I wanted to ask you, can you explain more about Friska and the company's mission?
Yeah, absolutely. So it started by a gentleman named John Piney out of Minnesota. And John had his own personal health issues around digestion. And it was a personal health scare, really.
Mhm.
And he had spent 15 years in the retail industry, specifically in health and wellness. And he was perfectly positioned to use this learnings from his own personal health scare to create a line of innovative products that really center around gut health. And so what he did was he partnered with chemists and a gastroenterologist to create a range of products, but really make them formulated for modern life. So he blended digestive enzymes, clinically proven probiotics to anchor each formulation. And then each formula has its own added vitamins, minerals, or botanicals to really create a unique formulation designed around the benefits we're all looking for, especially as moms.
That's amazing. I'm so excited to hear that. And I love that with Friska supplements down to their most basic ingredients, they really are here to help support our overall health. So, can you break that down and share for us, what exactly are Friska supplements and how can that daily support help us with our overall health in various ways?
Yeah, absolutely. So one of the big problems we have is the way we eat these days is not healthy. We eat a lot of processed foods that degrade our whole healthy nutrients, and the healthy foods that our bodies were made to break down. So we all need a little extra help and support for our bodies to get the nutrients, especially when we're living a busy life,
Mhm.
and we're on the run. And so we need the support to get the nutrients we need while getting the boost of goodness from sleep support to immunity. So what we do at Friska is we combine the enzymes in to break down the food and allow for better nutrient absorption. The enzymes actually go into the food, break it into smaller bits, and allow our bodies to absorb it better. And then we combine that with the probiotics to keep your digestive system regulated. If your digestive system isn't flowing through, we get sluggish, we have a bunch of problems. And then we add the extra ingredients to support your body in one easy to take capsule. So really it's this combination of these three core items, that was six, but three core items in one easy to take capsule.
That's awesome. And we're definitely going to talk about this a little bit later, but I love that it's just one capsule. It's just one thing that you have to take. I am
Easy.
so bad. Yes, exactly. I think the easiness is something that all of our moms will love. I am so bad with having to take, this probiotic for this reason or this for that. It just becomes so much of a routine. And I think simplifying it is the easiest way to really make sure that you're incorporating it every single day. So I love that about Friska. And as I mentioned earlier, we are in the midst of cold and flu season with so many of our moms either preparing to battle it or have already dealt with it either themselves or with their kids. So Friska has an amazing immunity boost supplement. Can you just share a little bit about the immunity boost?
Yeah, it's one of my favorites. And that's because a huge portion of your immune health is handled by your gut. And the immune response in your body is actually set by your immune microbiome. So, how you can react to invaders in your body is set by that immune system. And so, like I said, we use the enzymes and probiotics to help your gut become more regulated so things are filtering through a lot easier and better and have more balanced beneficial bacteria. We have a lot of bacteria in our guts that regulate this immune microbiome, and we want to put more of the good stuff in. And then the immunity boost also has the added benefit of vitamin C, elderberry, and zinc, which we all know help support the immune system. And as a mom myself, I don't have time to take a bunch of different things. And I know you guys don't. And so, like we talked about, it's one capsule. It has all these good health boosting, immunity boosting benefits to make it easier to take care of yourself.
Yeah, I love that. And I think that it's great that there are such amazing, simple ingredients that everyone can understand, like vitamin C, elderberry. I am not super well versed in the wellness space when it comes to those kinds of things. So I think it's lovely that you know exactly what you're taking. You know that it's great for you. You know that it's going to boost your immunity and help you. And especially during this time of year where there's a lot of germs and bacteria, I think it's really important and is a must have in your arsenal for taking care of yourself at this time. So
Totally.
that's very exciting. And I was reading on the website on Friska, and we talked a little bit about this already about the relation to the immune system and the gut. But I need to discuss with you how more than 70% of the immune system resides in the gut. I think that's an amazing statistic. I didn't know that. So I would love for you to share more about why we need to take care of our gut health. I just find this fact super fascinating and I would love to know more myself.
Yeah, absolutely. We talk about this all the time at Friska because it's kind of a shocking number, right?
Yes,
70% is a huge amount of your immune system. And
definitely.
it's true. And then when the microbiome of your gut is imbalanced, your immune system is unbalanced because it can't take in those invaders, like I said.
Mhm.
And so we can get our gut unbalanced in a variety of different ways. And one of our big ways is stress, our eating habits, and we need that gut microbiome to regulate it. It needs to be balanced so it can effectively regulate our immune system. Um, I say this all the time because 70% is such a huge number and so many different things affected. I know I mentioned some, but
Mhm.
lifestyle, health history, there's so many things that we can't do anything about. And then there are some things that we can do
Mhm.
something about. And we need it to be balanced so it can fight at its peak. Our body is a delicate balance and we need to support that in any way we can. And if we can take one capsule a day that helps support that, why wouldn't we? Right?
Yeah, no, I totally agree. And I really, didn't know too much about this until I was doing research. And I find this so interesting. And I've been trying to take better care of my gut health, not just for, the actual wellness of taking care of your gut microbiome, but also for immunity, because this is really the time where we can all be catching colds, flus. So I think that starting at the source and at a place that takes up 70% of this is so important. So I think that's an amazing statistic, and it's great that you were able to expand on that and share a little more. So speaking of gut health, based on your knowledge in regards to gut health, and supplements. How do you think that we can better prepare our bodies for that influx of germs and harmful bacteria that we were talking about?
Yeah, well, of course, I'm going to say wash your hands, don't go out when you're sick, all of the
Yeah.
normal things. But germs are out there, and even when we were staying away from people, people were still getting germs. And then really the best way to protect yourself is to start from the inside.
Mhm.
Great easy ways to do it are strengthen your body with physical activity, eat a well-balanced diet. I don't know if anybody out there saw this new study that came out about cognitive decline in processed foods, but if you haven't seen it, look, because a well-balanced diet is so important. And of course, people are not always going to eat right, but if you can get more nutrients um, out of your supplements that will allow you to get the most out of the hard work you're doing, you should.
Right. Yeah. And I feel like we hear, wash your hands, don't go out when you're sick, stay away from people if you are, looking to protect yourself, all of those different things. And that definitely makes sense. And that's something that is constantly out there because it is probably one of the first things that you have to think about when you're feeling unwell or when you need to protect yourself. But I love that you're talking about, prevention as well, like making sure that your meals are balanced, that you're doing your physical activity, that you're taking your supplements. I think that prevention is probably really key in a lot of these things. And so
100%. Yeah.
yeah, I think that's so important. And aside from building immunity and being more mindful of gut health, how else can Friska supplements, because I know you have so many amazing supplements over at Friska, how can they help us stay healthy and just be the best version of ourselves?
Yeah, we have talked a lot about immunity, but we do have a variety of options that help support our goals. We have some for, our people who can't sleep well. We have sleep support with Nightly Reboot and Radiant Rest that help support um, going to sleep and calming your mind so you can do so. We have Energy Boost that gives you a little boost of natural energy for when you're feeling low. We have Focus Boost to help you concentrate and calm anxiety when it's causing you to not be able to focus. We even have one called Prenatal Comfort for when you have someone else to support as well inside your body and your gut is in flux and everything's just all over the place and you're not eating a well-balanced diet, especially because of cravings. We even have powdered collagen options for beauty and body support at the same time. So you can get that added collagen that we all love and gives us glowy skin and great hair and nails, but with this added gut support.
That's amazing. Yeah, I feel like the energy boost kind of really spoke to me when you were naming the different um, options at Friska because I am someone who tries to stay away from like energy drinks or too much
Mhm.
caffeine. I find that it makes me super jittery. I think it makes me more anxious on the day
Totally.
to day. So I think something that can help you when you're feeling a little bit low, but is a little bit of a better alternative than,
Mhm.
running to go grab a large coffee or something to
Right.
that
With a bunch of
extent.
sugar and cream.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Something that's a little bit more back to the basics is really great. And
Mhm.
even that focus boost too, that can come in and help you concentrate and feel a little bit more calm and just give you that day
Mhm.
to day better feeling, which we'll actually circle back to in a little bit. Um, but I think that's wonderful. And I also read a little bit about spore forming probiotics and how they're beneficial to building not only immunity, but just general wellness. I'm really excited to learn more about spore forming probiotics because I don't really know too much about them, but I did read them on the site. I definitely think this is kind of a newer element of wellness. I could be wrong. Let me know.
Nope, you're right.
I'm sure moms at home would definitely love to understand it, especially since it's newer. So, can you break that down for us?
Yeah, so there's a lot of probiotics out there, a lot. And a lot of them are not what is called spore forming. And I'll talk about that in a second. But what happens when we take probiotics, and I'm sure everyone out there has heard this, is that we ingest them and then our gut, our acids, and all of that stuff kills them. That is true. What spore forming probiotics is that they are found in dirt and natural vegetation, natural environments, and they are a lot more resistant to stomach acid. They're actually encapsulated in what's called endospores, which are like little shells basically that keep them alive longer in the gut. And this allows the probiotics to actually get into the intestines, which is really important because if you're killing and digesting the probiotics in the stomach, they can't get to the intestines where they can help balance out the microbiome and do their best work. And a huge majority of probiotics out there are not spore forming, which is why it was so important for us to use spore forming probiotics in ours.
Yeah, that totally makes sense. And I feel like it was great that you broke down that it's not just spore forming probiotics that are out there. There's so many different types.
Mhm.
And I think it's great that Friska focuses on promoting those spore forming probiotics and including them in their product. So I am very excited to hopefully try some of your products soon. And I
Yeah.
know there are a lot of supplement products out there and different brands that are, across the market. And I think it can be hard if you're someone like me who's new to the wellness space, like I mentioned, or if you're a mom and you're just trying to better your overall wellness and health or your families, it can be a little overwhelming to see everything out there, all the different brands. So, how is Friska different from others on the market?
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. There are a ton of options out there, but we are the only brand that uses our proprietary blend of the best in class, clinically proven probiotics. We have the testing behind it, digestive enzymes, vitamins, minerals, and botanicals to support the whole body health in one easy product. We make it really efficacious and we make it easy to use, which is so important because if it's not easy to use, who's going to take it?
Yeah, I think user friendliness is so important. And like I mentioned earlier, like I'm not the type of person who can sit there and have to, pinpoint a single supplement for each thing that I'm trying to counteract or balance. So I think it's great that it's just like that one thing that you need to take. It's supporting your whole body. It's easy to do. So I think with busy moms out there who are probably watching right now, and want to better their wellness journey, this is, the perfect solution. I think that it makes it so much easier to better yourself, which is awesome. So one thing that I hinted on earlier was kind of that feeling that Friska really likes to, promote. And can you elaborate more on that idea that Friska is helping customers with that overall feeling rather than focusing always on the technicalities?
Yeah, absolutely. We are very lucky because we are a small US based brand. And so we get to hear from our customers a lot, which is really great because what Friska wants is to help people create healthy habits that will just make them feel better and do so easily. That's really what we want. We don't want to talk about the science. We don't want to talk about spore forming probiotics all day. We just want people to be healthy and feel better. And when
Mhm.
your gut is working up to its best, when you're regular and you're digesting, you're getting your nutrients, our customers feel lighter and they tell us. We have so many people who tell us they just feel better after taking Friska. And this is because their bodies are more harmonized and they get more nutrients and they're more regular and they feel lighter is the word we hear all the time. And that's what we want. We love that we get to hear from them so much because we just want to help you feel better.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love that's a huge part of Friska's mission. And yeah, I think the fact that you're creating healthy habits from just this one starting point is so awesome. And I think that once you start implementing things, like it's just one step that will really help you take that next leap. So I think that it's great that that's an overall promotion from Friska and that it really is kind of pulling that idea along that it's just that one thing that you need to take every day and you'll help yourself feel better. So I think that's wonderful. I know this might be a little bit difficult, but can you highlight some of your favorite ingredients from any of the Friska supplements that are currently available? It might be hard to pick a favorite, but I have to know.
Yeah, I don't even know where to start because I, of course, have everything. And I take them for my desired effect
Mhm.
um, that you get from the botanicals or vitamins. But I'll break it down kind of in buckets because I'll just break it down in buckets. I love the enzyme cellulase, which is in a bunch of our products because our bodies don't naturally produce that. And what cellulase is, it's an enzyme that breaks down the plant walls so that we can get more nutrients from our fruits and veggies. And because I'd rather eat a cheeseburger, don't tell anyone, than a salad, I need all the nutrients I can get from my food. For our probiotics, we have a probiotic called DE111 or Bacillus subtilis in all of our products, every single one. And this is really the power pack clinical studied spore forming probiotic. It does everything from regulate your digestive system to immune health. It's great for kids. I mean, it's a really power packed probiotic. And then for the botanicals and vitamins, I really am obsessed with the vitamin D3 and cranberry and biotin in the women's daily. I personally suffer from vitamin D deficiency and chronic urinary tract issues, so it's my like go-to because it has those things that I need. And then I have weak hair and nails, and so this is basically made for me, and like every woman.
Yeah, no, that's amazing. I think that it's so great to have something that focuses particularly on what a lot of women have to face on the
Mhm.
daily, and hence it's a women's daily. And I think that so many of these, ingredients are so wonderful for Friska to have included in their products. And I think that it was great to see it like broken down by bucket because I have said this many of times, but I'm a little bit new to the space. So I think getting this information really helps me better understand kind of like that it's not just, one component. There are definitely a lot of different components that are put into these supplements and what are important for you to take. So I love getting that breakdown of botanicals and vitamins. And I definitely would rather go for a cheeseburger than a salad as well. So very happy to hear that one as well. And I know this also might be a little bit of a difficult question, but I would love to know what your personal favorite Friska supplement is. I mean, I asked about the ingredients, so I think I have to ask about your favorite supplement.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to pick a couple because I can't do one. But I am absolutely obsessed with our collagen product, Nail and Hair Super Care. It's a collagen powder that you can dissolve in drinks. It's delicious, it's easy to take, and it provides all the gut support that I need, as well as giving me the added collagen for the growth of my hair and nails. Because, like I said, they're weak, and I can tell when I am not using it. I start my fingernails start breaking, my hair starts getting frizzy. I love it because I can genuinely see the difference when I'm not using it. And I frequently use immunity boost, sorry, and focus boost. I love focus boost. I'm a crazy person, and a little extra focus doesn't hurt with my
Right.
daily routine. But my always go to, like I said, is women's daily. I cannot tell you how much I love it. And of course, I love immunity boost because I have a 7-year-old, and he's a plague flea, and he brings all the germs at times like now. And so
Yeah.
immunity boost is a big one in my life.
You have just convinced me to want to try every single product now because I feel like I need to. They
You
all
can't pick.
sound so wonderful. I'll get there. I have to try all of them. But as we wrap up here, why is it important for Friska to let their audience know that you're not just pushing unnecessary supplements, that every supplement, every ingredient has a purpose?
Yeah, absolutely. We actually have data that shows that we have repeat purchases more than double the category average, and that's for a reason. Multivitamins and things like that throw in a bunch of ingredients at you and say, "Here, hope this works," right? And so our ingredients are chosen to not overdo it. They're chosen to target specific needs based on the formula, which is why each one is, like I said, so specific. This really allows you to tailor your supplement use to yourself and your exact needs without a bunch of other stuff. So you get a power pack solution rather than like a wide net.
I love that. And I think that it actually will tie really well into our last question, which I have for you is why is it so important to take care of your body from the inside out? I think this really plays into that, but if you'd love to elaborate a little bit more, I think that would be great for our audience.
Yeah, well, as we all know, we're experts as moms at taking care of everyone else and not ourselves. And when you can take care of yourself from the inside out, you have the energy and strength to continue taking care of those others. And the healthier you are on the inside, the stronger you can be for the world around you, which is super important, especially for moms.
Mhm.
And, the added benefits of the beauty line with the extra collagen for added skin and hair lusciousness does not hurt at all. Because when we're lacking on the inside, we can't perform as well as we need to or can. And like I said, we just want you to feel better.
Yeah, I think that's so incredible. And I'm so happy that you shared that. And I think it's so amazing that every ingredient has a purpose. You promote so well the concept of taking care of your body from the inside out. I think it really shows how Frisco really does just want everyone to feel better. So I think that's wonderful. And I had such a great time talking to you today, Shasta. And I'm kind of sad this live is almost over because I could sit here and talk about wellness and supplements and Frisco all day.
Me too.
But for everyone watching right now, you can head over to getfriska.com or target.com to share their wide variety of supplements from Women's Daily, like we talked about, or Radiant Rest. So you can shop now there if you want to grab some Friska products. And thank you all so much for tuning in today. And a special thank you, of course, to Shasta for being our guest today and sharing more about Friska. It's been such a pleasure to talk with you, and I've learned so much from our conversation.
Thanks for having me. I really appreciate it.
Of course. And remember, everyone, to head over to getfriska.com to shop and check out all of their amazing products they have to offer. And definitely take advantage of their immunity boosting supplements as this weather is starting to change. And as an added bonus from the Friska team, you can use code Friska20 on either getfriska.com or target.com for 20% off your next order. So there is no reason to not get your hands on your favorite Friska supplement right now. So remember to keep sharing, liking, and commenting for your chance to win. And thank you all so much for joining us today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And thank you so much, Shasta, again.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.